Oh yeah, he just.
I
Man,
told
we don't just say
I
that.
said if he's really a Trump supporter, he just be trying to.
I think he wants that attention.
He definitely.
Oh, okay.
What's up? What's up? And yo, what's up, party people? How y'all doing? This is your boy Deacon Django, and we are back again here with another episode of The Devil's Advocate. And for those of you guys, look, today is Donnybrook Friday, because this is Devil's Advocate Donnybrook, because this is going to be all, I mean, look, you're going to have natural hair curl juice and shave cream and all sorts of beard stuff flying all over the day, because we are getting ready to go in. Today, of course, is Dave fixing the machine. Can you hear me, Dave? Can they hear me?
You're fine.
They hear me? Okay, you can hear me fine. We just want to make sure that we have been coming in through it loud and clear, because today, folks, we're doing our pre-election show. For those of you guys that have not voted, today's conversation is going to be called Makes Me Want to Holla. In fact, Ms. Wolf came over and she's up here joining us in the studio.
Yes.
How you doing, Ms. Wolf?
I'm good. I'm representing UAPB homecoming number 5. My baby playing football tomorrow. HBCU. My baby is playing football tomorrow. Number 5. Yes, they robbed him last week, so I'm here this week to make sure it don't happen.
You are probably black. Okay, we go.
That's right. Yes, Kobe. They robbed my baby.
Hey, Sharman, no hell and high water. She's gonna be the first one signing you. I'm talking bad about you when I get to the show with. Okay, but let's go down the line today, because we got our people here. It is a brisk Friday. Let's go ahead. That's right. Let the games begin. We get ready to start. Here's the band, of course, that grows down here. I'm going to turn the camera to the side of him. So he's a little short right there. He's sitting there, and he still ain't growing no hair. Somebody, we're going to take up a Christmas fund for hair therapy to grow some hair tonic. For those of you guys, of course, my man, he don't never talk. My man, Head Sanford, how you doing there, baby boy? All right. And of course, look, she has brought, today is kind of like Resurrection Friday, because she's kind of come back from the dead.
Really?
Yeah.
Do it like that.
Yeah, I'm going to do you like that, boo. You just did that. And those of y'all don't know, yeah, Sharman, your girl sitting in here, the other part of troublemaking, Miss Nikki G. What's going on, baby girl? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
All right.
I'm back for a minute.
For a minute?
A quick minute.
For a quick minute? Oh, you going to disappear again? You're going to do 40 days, then you're going to disappear, you're going to fit into the clouds. Okay, all right.
Yep.
And they're sitting over here with the, she don't want to say nothing, but I'm going to call her out. Yeah, she's over there trying to act like
You
know how you do in school, like, if I don't say nothing, maybe you ain't going to call. No, I'm going to call on you.
Yeah.
She's our fitness instructor. You know what, I ate some green cornbread last night. I might have to go and get a nice little 30-minute workout session. How you doing, Ms. Day? How you doing, darling?
I'm great.
Now, for against the purposes, kind of get that down there toward us so people can hear her. Hey, Karen, how you doing? How you doing, Nate?
I'm doing
great.
great.
No, you gotta speak into it, dog. You're not doing it.
Can you hear it? Can you hear me?
Now, you know you've been here before.
I know.
See, this is why we
I talk loud, so that's why I didn't want to
Well,
be
that's okay.
echoed. I talk loud.
Okay.
I'm excited to be here with the big people.
Okay. And of course, well, he actually grows a little hair, because he don't always shave this every week. Our DJ, the man down, the angry black man, the black focus. Oh, he voted today. How you doing? Mr. Super Dave.
Super Day!
Hi, y'all.
Give me that mic. You over there going to act like he nice, right? Wait till we get started. That's going to end real quick. Okay, so today's topic again, folks. Nia, you want to go ahead and indoctrinate everybody about what we're talking about today?
Okay, so today we are talking about things that make you want to holler, or things that make me want to holler, whoever, and why you need to. I've been hollering because I'm tired, man. I've had enough. Okay. I've had enough of CNN. I've had enough of Fox. I've had enough of Trump. I've had enough of Auntie Maxine. Yeah, I said it. I'm sick of all of them. I'm sick of all of them.
You're going in on Aunt Maxine.
I'm sick of all of them, and that's why everybody needs to get up and vote.
You got to get up and vote.
You need to get up and vote.
You got to get up and vote. Okay, well, hold on. Because, see, you know, I hear this from Nikki D. I talk about Trump. But he gives us so much material.
I am always tired of talking about Trump.
Well, hold on.
Right.
But yesterday you did this. You came and put a post out and something said, "Oh, what he lying about?" And I didn't have to know.
Wait, did I say who he was?
It didn't matter.
I just said, why is he on television lying? I didn't say anyone's name, and you know I'm tired of talking about Trump.
Okay, I know you.
I could have been
asked two people, both of them have their own business. Of course, we the worker ilk. And well, Head Sanford kind of has his own little thing, and I kind of do my own little thing. But let's ask the people that actually have directly deal with the public per se, and who have their own businesses. How is the quote unquote a Trump economy affecting your business? Let's talk about that first. Nate, you go ahead and start first.
Oh, it both ways. It can affect you. Oh my God. For me, it hasn't affected me yet personally because people are still doing what they want to do. But what happens is you end up having a room full of people who bring it to wherever they are. This thing is not just affecting you as a whole sitting at home. It affects you when you go out to the coffee shop. If I have women that talk about it across my workout thing, they're talking about it every day when they come in. What's on the news? What's trending? What's going on? So sometimes I have to even have a little talk before we even get started to work out about what's going on in society.
They're not gonna punch holes in the wall with their shadow box and something like that, right?
It is affecting everybody because we're tired of it. You're tired of the lies. You're tired of the orange man. You're tired of every time you look up, it's something.
Right.
It's affecting everybody's house, so you cannot get around it. So like she said today, I love it. If you don't get out and vote and make a move,
Man, look.
if you don't get out and
So
push,
am I the only one that haven't voted yet?
Yeah.
Say what? Hold on, wait a minute. What do you mean you ain't went out and voted yet?
You know, I like to be in the midst of things on election.
Yeah, you
Oh,
like,
you like
yeah.
that.
Look at
Okay,
that.
I get it.
He gave you that upper workout.
Hey, give you reconcile.
I always exercise my right to vote.
Okay.
However, I am one of those people that I like to be out there on election day while they outside with their signs at my voting place and all that. So, you know, I like to be in the midst of things. So I don't vote early.
Okay.
I vote on the day.
Oh, let me ask
Ain't
you
nothing wrong with that.
Let me get the mail back. Come on, here, Sam. You go ahead. Yeah, how is it affecting?
Well, you know, I'm in a tech field, so it's growing my stuff.
Right.
Right.
Money.
Right. I mean, I have to say the same thing. Trump's economy is good to me. So, I mean, I'm not going to even front or lie. I have a lot more access to opportunity. I have a whole lot more access to my tax dollars. Yes, I do. As a small business owner, I'm sorry. I do. It just affects me a little bit differently.
In my studio?
You don't have no, because, you know, here's the thing that bothers me about everybody. I feel like you should look at things in totality, but you also need to look at pros and cons. In totality, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I can identify things in his policy that he's put in place that has had a positive effect on me.
So what she's basically saying is that you can benefit from something.
Right, exactly. But not all.
I didn't get my raise.
Look, people can benefit from herpes if you know how to do it, but I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, you asked me as an entrepreneur.
Sleep with again, but I'm just saying.
But you asked as an entrepreneur, how has it affected my business? And I have to say, as an entrepreneur, my business has been impacted well.
But that ain't enough to make her vote for him now.
And I will not.
I will go to statistician, Mr. Black folks, because I want to see what policies Trump has actually put in that actually help black folks.
Black folks.
Go ahead, Susie Day.
None.
Thank you.
Let's be clear that the policies that you're benefiting from right now are Barack Obama's policies. Okay. Now that doesn't mean that you're not benefiting, because I'm a business owner too. But you could have benefited prior to starting your business, and this is why I tell people you should start a business. Because let me just give an example. If you are an individual, your tax rate is 33 to 36%.
Right.
Okay. Me as a business owner, it's 22 to 24%.
Right.
So yeah, you're benefiting from that, but I've been benefiting from that for about 10 years.
So you've been benefiting
I've been a
way
business
before.
way beforehand.
So if you don't understand that, then like some people don't, they'll say, oh, well, Trump's doing this. No, this recovery began under Barack Obama, and it's continuing. But as far as a business owner, you've always been able to pay less business taxes as opposed to an individual. That's always been the case. So.
And I don't disagree with that at all. But what I work with mostly is other entrepreneurs.
Right.
And I work with an organization that
Been here.
organizations that have me do their workshops or whatever for entrepreneurs. What I can tell you is that they have had more access, and more contractors that I deal with have more opportunity. And where there's more opportunities, there are more opportunities for everybody because of infrastructure and things like that. So I don't know I can't say that it was because of Trump, but I can tell you because he's in there, it hasn't hurt my business. My business has been doing well in spite of him or because of him. I don't know what you want to frame it as, but it's been doing better right now than it was
before. It's a thing called consumer confidence index. When people believe it's doing good, it does good. So let's just be real. Like me, I've been gainfully employed since I got out of law school, since Bush was in office. So to me, it doesn't, and I mean, like, yeah, if you're a millennial and you just getting out of college and you didn't really have a job while you was in college, you think it's milk and honey right now. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're like me that's been basically gainfully employed for the last 12 years, nah, it's not, it's, same old. Now, has work fluctuated? Of course it does. But the thing about it is and here, let's just be real. Because when we say, well, has Trump done it? To Trump's credit, I will give him this. He hasn't done anything to hurt it. Well, let me stop telling that lie. Tariffs and trade wars. That's going to hurt. And plus he added the 1.5 trillion to the deficit. Now, all of a sudden, Republicans like, what deficit? Wait a minute, we got an issue deficit? Okay. So, again, that hypocrisy is played out. But here's the issue I want to talk about on a larger scale. I don't have a problem. Look, when we talk about this, because trust me, me and me will be having screen fests with each other on the phone.
Yes, we do.
We be having screen fests on the phone about certain issues.
Yes.
And I told her, I said, oh, hey, Nikki G, how you doing? You here too? Oh, she got a hidden twin. Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do me.
Don't do me like that.
I have been. Okay, continue.
Okay. I will. And I would just say this. Having a great political, economic climate forgives a lot of sins. How is that point? Think about what happened 20 years ago. Bill Clinton was in this same spot. He was going through all that scandal with Monica Lewinsky, to me, which was a can scandal. But because the economy was good, a lot of people gave him a second term because they saw that the economy was good, people felt good, blah, blah, blah. So you're right, having a great economy at your helm does forgive a lot of little sins. But here's the problem. Don't you get tired when we say we talk so much about Donald Trump having a president who comes on TV every day and divides the country? And
no, stop what you're saying.
We
stop.
are doing
Stop.
exactly what
Stop.
they did to Barack Obama.
Listen.
Y'all ain't tired of that?
First of all, if y'all tired of it, why is the reason why we have Donald Trump and will continue to have Donald Trump is because the media covers Donald Trump. They're giving him more free press than they have given anybody
but they
ever.
also making him a rear end out of himself too.
But he ain't making a rear end out of himself to enough people that he got elected, and you keep on doing it, and he gonna get reelected. I'm telling you.
I don't like that hand clapping.
I don't care. I don't care. If you're sitting there talking about Donald Trump, and we hear Donald Trump all the time, we sick of looking at Donald Trump all the time, why don't you call CNN and tell them to keep his name out of their mouth every second of every day since he's been elected? That's the stuff that make me want to holler. I'm sick of Trump.
Okay, well, hold on. To their credit, they did pull one of his ads the other day because they said it was so overtly racist. That was the one he did, what was it, the day before yesterday? When he went around here and said Democrats want immigrants to come. That's the one he did, I believe it was in Florida or Missouri. When he went and said, oh yeah, Democrats want immigrants to come.
I asked months ago to stop discussing Trump.
Free media.
Let's talk about how we're going to get people out the vote.
We're in trouble already.
Let's talk about
so that's the second part of
Let's talk about how we're going to get black people out the vote.
We can't do it. You know why? Because there's an organized walkaway movement. And look, you know me, I stay in Facebook jail every other week.
Right.
You know why I'm in Facebook jail? Fighting coons.
Okay.
Fighting coons. Not white folk coons.
Okay, I saw on television before I came in that I think they said 24 million people have early voted.
Right.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that I read here that the numbers are lower than previous years of people getting out to vote early.
Okay.
Yep.
So, right. So
what millennials saying they're not going to really vote. They're not really in.
They are some of the ones that really plan on voting. I think I saw where a group of kids that just turned 18 and still in high school is doing like a walkout on Tuesday.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're all going to vote. They're going to cast their first vote. But I think that sometimes here, people only get out. The black people get out and vote because of certain people that's running.
Right.
And then, but if those people were not on the ticket, they wouldn't vote.
Well, we know that happened to Obama.
I mean, it's because people they know personally or something, or we really support. But it's important that not only do we vote Tuesday, but any, upcoming.
Right.
And not always like the presidential. But I think we need to encourage our listeners, the people in the group, to get out and vote if they hadn't, like myself. But you guys know I'm voting.
There's gonna be some voting. Or somebody gonna catch some hands.
I do got an old sticker, but no.
Yeah, that's what she gonna do. That's what she gonna do. There, she gonna go slap a whole sticker on her shirt.
I have an old sticker.
Don't make me go check your voter registration.
Check it. I'm voting too.
Okay. And let's just be real. Now, look, and no secret. Who believes there's going to be, quote unquote, a blue wave on Tuesday? Why I ain't getting no?
I think
I don't know. It's up in the air. It's up in the air.
Well, let me tell you why.
We're definitely not here.
Well,
I don't think in Arkansas. Not in Pulaski.
Not
in Arkansas.
Yeah, but
did you see the guy
down in the Delta? Yeah.
Maybe that. Not in
Well,
Arkansas.
let me say this. Did you see the guy that's running against Asa Hutchinson? Thank you. I didn't either. They got a guy that's running against the governor. He was Democrat, but I've never even heard of him. I didn't know until I went up. I'm like, who is this guy?
Right.
voted for him.
No, I voted for him, but I mean, let's be real. He doesn't have it, and I'm like, why did Democrats not get out the vote?
Get out and
Arkansas?
campaign.
Well,
I have no clue.
I didn't know who the guy was. I mean, I've heard of him, but I didn't see no campaign. You
so
want Asa still up in here?
it's not going to be a blue wave, I don't believe, in Tennessee.
You don't think so?
No, because you have a really hotly contested race between Phil Bredesen and Martha Blackburn in Tennessee. And then the two guys running for governor. But what I'm telling you is, at one point, Bredesen had pulled ahead.
Right.
He's the Democrat. He had pulled ahead of Marshall. But Trump has been in Nashville so many times, getting all of those people riled up, all of the red folks in Tennessee riled up. And we just, I voted for Bredesen. I voted a straight Democrat ticket, but I don't know. And then if you watch a commercial of Bredesen, it's hard to know that he is a Democrat.
Thank you.
Because on the commercial, he's like, I don't like Donald Trump, but I mean, I'll
well, let me say
go with him if I need to.
Let me tell you why you gonna owe me lunch, Mia.
I've been watching.
I'm not gonna owe you
you
lunch.
owe me lunch.
I'm not gonna owe you lunch.
Yeah, you gonna owe me lunch.
A lot of people
Okay.
have been watching Georgia, especially when
Yeah,
it's
Georgia,
and
Texas.
Right.
And Gillum's gonna take
Gillum.
it.
Yeah, I think he'll win.
Gillum
I do
is gonna
think
win.
Gillum will win.
And here's the point, and this is why it's a
Florida.
lovely twofer. Because if Gillum wins, Bill Nelson goes too. That means we pick up a Senate seat. So let's just be real here when we talk. Now, to our detriment, hopefully Texas, get your butt out and vote. Hey, Rhonda, get your butt out and vote, because we need Beto O'Rourke to take Texas from little lady man Ted Cruz. Okay? And look, they said Beto O'Rourke been fighting. They said he been fighting down in Texas to get that out. But then again, we're talking about backwards Texas.
But with the early voting, there should be no excuse why no one should make it to the polls.
Well, let's just say this. Here's why you owe me lunch, Mia.
Okay, let's
Because
hear it.
the reason why, I'm going to tell you, and when we say a blue wave, it's going to be a blue influx. I don't know a way, because there's no way I think they're going to take the Senate. Okay, right now we could take it in 2020 because there's going to be a lot of Senate seats coming up. The reason why it's going to be a blue influx is because Trump has lost support with 28% of independents. If this was an election, if we had a solid Democrat challenger, he would probably lose. You can't lose 30%, drop off 30% of your independent voters and still win an election. So that's the reason why. That's why I haven't told you yet, but I'm gonna wait so you can get, because I want lots and lots of lobster.
Do you know how happy I will be to be wrong? But I don't believe that I am
like
wrong.
my lobster tails big.
Whatever you look. From what I heard, you like all of them big.
Now, if you win, I'll be happy to take you the dollar menu goes from like 3 to 5.
No comment.
But I digress. Listen, there are so many local elections that are going on, and I think that when we focus all of our attention on the national races, and not saying that those aren't important, most of the time you get into the ballot booth and you don't know anybody but the top three that's on there. And so what I did, what I did, I got a sample ballot. I went on Facebook, I went on Instagram, I went on Twitter and tried to find all of the people who were running for those lower offices just to see which way they sway. Because let me be clear, if you're running unopposed or unidentified as a Democrat or Republican, that's probably how you got that fool here in Arkansas. I can't think of Jason, what's his name?
Rayford.
Yes, Jason Rayford.
Boy, they ain't get rid of him.
But that's what happens when you don't know who's running for local elections. And that's where, again, I said week after week after week, that's where the rubber meets the road. You can keep on sleeping on that.
Local. And once folks realize that who you vote for at home is who you send to Washington, they just don't understand that. Some of them just focus on the big elections. But it's more of people getting out, letting the public, the communities know who is running and for what, and to get the basic knowledge that this at home counts. This at home counts just as much as who you vote for president.
I think that we're going too big. And I'm gonna go again. I'm about to piggyback it up. We gotta go small. And the reason why I say that when she was saying that, a lot of times that I talk to people, me and Nikki had a conversation, and I said I had an opportunity to go into the towers, which high rises, towers, however you want to put it. There's a lot of people in there that don't even have a transportation to vote. They didn't even understand that you could get a sample ballot. You know, you guys come here and you're talking about all this stuff over a lot of people's heads where their votes count. So if I don't know something, especially in our community, and I become frustrated and I become agitated, I'm not going to exercise anything to do. Because what am I going to do? I'm going to go in, and then I'm going to turn to somebody who doesn't know, and I'm going to listen to her. She don't know.
Well, no, because I had an old white lady beside me, and she voted Republican. I ain't looking at me.
Right. That's what happens. And so if I get in here, like she said, and I get in the poll, and I'm looking at certain names, and I looked at certain names, and I questioned people that I knew about certain names. I was like, why did you vote for them? Why? Tell me why. You know, Theo was like, stop asking why you're there. I just asked a question. Because this is the reason why.
Said every baby daddy and baby
mama. It goes
mama.
back to what Nikki said. You're voting by name. You're not voting by what you're going for. You're not voting by what you see. You're not thinking about this person that you're voting is going to Washington. You know why? Because you're staying local. Because we don't do the basics. We want to jump from here to here to here. What she said. We're trying to go.
But not only that, we need to educate, like we spoke about yesterday, about how some people didn't even know that they didn't register. They didn't know that they could register. They didn't know the cutoff date to register in order to vote Tuesday. So it's just those basic things that people need to know because they are too focused on the presidential race. That we have a lot of black people.
Empire or when the new Georgia.
And so you have a lot of young African American people around here that was like, I didn't know. You know what? Some of them are thinking, I can't. You mean to tell me I can't vote Tuesday? A lot of people no excuse. It's true. That is most definitely true.
But they're not being educated.
Let me go back to something you all said because I've been in the media for 35 years. First of all, I hear what you're saying about we shouldn't be talking about Trump, but you know what? We went a long time not talking about racism in this country, and look what we have. Part of the reason Trump was elected is because of racism. It has nothing to do with the media talking about it. By the way, the media is the First Amendment. Okay, so what we need to understand is how are you getting your information? See, that's the key. Because see, there's no black media today as it was 25, 30 years ago. So when we talk about retaking the narrative or changing the narrative, who are we changing it to?
Most people are getting their information through social media.
Right. But again, that's not black media. You see what I'm saying? So until we address that issue of who's delivering the message and how we're getting the message, you're still going to run into this problem. The other point I want to make is, in this day and time, there is no excuse why you don't vote or why you didn't know when the cutoff for the registration was. Because at the end of the day, Everybody has one of these right here. And if you care enough,
Right.
and if you're on social media, by God, I'm pretty sure something came
Somebody
across
saying
your
something.
I
phone.
have posted
Saying
the
something.
early voting days.
You see?
I have posted where you can register to vote. So there is no excuse. But then you still have some, for some reason, they're just like, I'm
They're
not
apathetic.
voting.
They're just
I'm
putting
not
what it
voting.
is.
It don't matter. And
That's the
I mean,
problem.
that's the thinking that irritates me.
Right.
And no matter how much you try to explain
Right,
your
Karen.
point of view, that it's important, or because I want to vote because my grandmother couldn't vote when she wanted to. That's more. That's the reason enough for me.
Right.
But the mindset is that they gonna put whoever they want in office. Our vote don't count. It don't mean
I'm so
anything. They
tired
ain't
of
gonna
hearing
change anything, and that irritates me.
That good old boy.
Right.
That
I
good
know
old
I
boy
can't-
mentality.
Right.
Well,
Right.
Pass
they
down.
Right,
they say
right.
that because they don't understand.
There you
That's the
go.
whole thing.
Okay.
They don't
Say it again.
understand.
And
Say
we
it
have
again.
not, and I talk about this on Black Focus all the time. We use the vote as a panacea, okay? We don't use
Right,
the
yeah,
vote
definitely.
as a weapon.
Love it.
Every other
Love
ethnic group uses their vote as a weapon.
Weapon.
Right.
Thank
You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they do.
So what we did and what our ancestors, what
Come
our
on.
forefathers did was say, hey, just go vote. And the argument saying, oh, well, your people fought and died for your right to vote, that does not resonate, all right? So what we need to start understanding is, just like you use this as a tool, just like we got Blackface Jim fired at Drug Emporium yesterday, we use this tool to get him fired. You have to use your vote
all
as
gonna
a
get
tool.
fired.
So what we do as black people, instead of voting wantonly just for Democrats
Right.
Right.
or Republicans, we need to start targeting these individuals
Thank you.
who dare to come into our communities and want our vote
Right.
without demanding a response when you get our vote. That
Exactly.
means what you're going
Love
to do.
it.
Right.
So Senator Clyburn from South Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
he's already said, and I'm going to talk about this on the show today, that in this session coming up, if a blue wave happens, we want a black person as a chairman of the
Yeah,
Senate.
they talking about
We want
that
a
now.
black person as
Like Paul is coming for
as
the
the
old
House.
guard.
That's what I'm saying. We
Yeah.
need to start demanding what we want for our votes, because right now we allow these people to come in our communities and say, "Oh, we'll vote for you," and then we get nothing for it, and then our children look at that
Right.
and say, "Well, you've been voting for XYZ for all these
Yep,
years."
And got
that's what
nothing.
What have you
I
got?
mean.
So,
What I mean.
right,
We're not gonna
They
vote.
come out in the community during this season, or they want to visit our churches during this
Just this
season.
season.
But, I know that nobody likes Coondance Owens. I get it. I get that she is no longer invited to the cookout, and I know that she is crazy as a car full of monkeys.
Right.
But she said one thing that should have made everybody stop and take pause. She said 85%. 85% is what Democrats get a black vote.
Right.
Without that 85%, they don't win. If you wield that type of power as a people, and you are not saying you need to do something a little bit different for me, then it's something wrong with you.
Exactly.
You
Right.
get what you deserve.
Right.
We elect the government that we deserve.
Right.
So for years and years and years, if we are lock, stock, and barrel, and we are just about the only group, Super Dave, you can tell me, because I may be wrong, that I know of that lock, stock, and barrel, we throw all of our weight behind this group of folks, then, and we're not saying we need to get something different, then we are the problem.
well.
We are the problem. And stop asking millennials to vote all the time, and I'm going to tell you why. All millennials, they don't vote like black people. They don't vote as a whole group and only for one group or another. That's a group that's just as diverse as any other group, and an ill-informed about that.
The reason Democrats don't really do nothing for blacks is because there's no black super PAC putting together a big, large sum of money donating to Democrats. You look at the LGBT community, they put together a big old millions of dollars together. Millions of dollars. That's why they was able to get Trump. I mean, not Trump, but Obama to do things
Right.
for them. So there's no black super PAC. So if you're not funding any campaigns, you're just voting. They be like, they're not going to do anything. You can control them if you donate to the campaigns. If you can get together a big sum of money, you can control them, yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's just say
Well,
this.
it's all about money.
Well,
All
okay,
about
because
money.
that's what gets what's elected. But let's just be real. Black people are not the only people that vote large swaths. Latinos do too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just be real. And now the Latinos that do vote Republican are usually the ones who
They
are very
probably
pro-life.
won't be,
They anti-abortion.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that and those are the ones usually gonna find in Florida, down in the deep recesses of Texas, because it's a cultural thing for them. But let's just be real here. When we talk about this, because this is the second part of the show we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this for a few minutes, then we're going to take a break and come right back to it.
Hey, Fifi.
I have been scouring Facebook page. And see, for those of y'all, I'm going to take a plug. I got a new page called Modern Day Minstrel Show. For those of you guys who
Where you
don't,
been hiding this at?
Right. That's why they stay in Facebook
Right.
jail.
That's why you're in jail.
That's why
That's
you're
why
in
you're in
jail.
jail.
and it's called Modern Day Minstrel Show. And what it is, I'm calling out every black Trump supporter. And let me tell you something. Some of those pages are fake. Some of them are not. Because I looked through the profile.
Wait, do we have any Trump supporter or anyone that's willing to
Yeah,
admit
who
it in
wants to
our
come to the
group?
circle
In
of
our
five
group,
squad?
is
Call
there
us up.
anyone in the devil's advocate
Come on.
that is a Trump
Let
supporter,
me
or
give
may
him a
not
number.
currently be a Trump supporter but actually voted for him?
Yeah, hold on. Let me give him a number. 855-525-5683. We're gonna see who want to come get some of this circular
I mean, we have some fake Trump supporters that just like to
Who just want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
comment.
right.
but
Right.
they ain't really.
Right. So, but
you know,
let's just be real
window.
about this. And the reason why I say that is,
Did you just
is
put a
we
name on
saw,
it? She
of
did.
course, the Black Leadership Council that supposedly went, these black stuff. Most of them don't even know about Trump. They just went there to get a nice little photo op with the president. Okay, most of them are not even voting Trump. Most of them are just dead. They got a free. I heard they were giving free bus rides. They were giving free hotel rooms. They were giving a whole bunch of stuff to go in there and show up and come back. Now, will some of them vote Trump? Of course they will. But let's just be real. And this is where I have an issue with it. We have two types of voters. We have these millennials, and they don't know their history. I'm still hearing black people sit around here and talk about Democrats of the party of KKK, Hitler was a liberal, and all this old foolishness. Ever since these and I'm like, okay, are you black or do you not know your history? Or are you just ignorant? Are you just ignorant? Because now you're about to come catch these hands. I'm about to go back to Facebook jail for 30 days. We're going to take a bet, see how long I stay out Facebook jail after my next one. But my point is, because there gonna be some black folks gonna have some real hard holidays coming up, because they ain't gonna be able to sit at the table. I'm just telling you. I mean, I'm listening to this and I'm hearing this and I'm like, is Candace Owens putting this out, or who is? Well, I'm sorry, she's cooned this on. But here's my point. You mean to tell me you went to school, you're a college-educated person, and you don't know the history of the political party? You don't know where the party did a paradigm shift? Let me explain something.
She's just trying to make a name for
I
her.
think
But
that's
that's
right.
my point.
Thinking
But you got black people,
Right.
supposedly black people, reiterating this nonsense. Let me explain something. Did y'all see the Ebony article about 6 women that are running for a Republican in states that they're not giving any, compensation to? Did you see that in the episode?
No.
Woo! Yeah, thank you. That's my point.
That may be.
Yes.
Yeah, there may be a
Yes,
reason
hold
why
on.
we haven't heard.
But that's my point. And I read the article, 350 comments, and I'm about half of them because I'm cursing out. And here's the problem. When I see black people popping up, well, black people need that dress. Girl, shut up. Boom. Then the next one, I got 3 of them on there who say they're Trump supporters. And they're running in their vet record and all of this. And let's explain something here to you. I applaud what so-called black Republicans think they're gonna do. But let me tell you the reality of the paradigm shift of the Republican Party in the last 20 years. And it didn't just start with the Tea Party. Actually, the open vitriol of the Republican Party started with Newt Gingrich. But let's just go here.
Nope. Started with Richard Nixon.
Well, it started with Richard Nixon, but I'm talking about the modern day open vitriol.
No,
What you're
Lee
seeing
Atwater.
today is a manifestation of what Lee Atwater said was a Southern strategy that started under the Nixon administration. So that's what you're seeing today.
Right.
See, all this stuff about Alec,
Right.
all of this has been in the works for almost 30 years.
Right.
The problem is Democrats are more concerned about winning national offices
Right.
as opposed to local offices.
Right.
Right.
Lee Atwater went to Nixon and said, we got to, in fact, it really started with Lyndon Baines Johnson, because it was Lyndon Baines Johnson who said, we got to
a way to make the white man feel that he's better than the smartest black man, and he won't know we're picking his pocket.
Right.
I'm quoting.
Right.
Right.
In fact, he'll open up his pocket and let us take the money out. This was Lyndon Baines Johnson.
Right.
So what we've decided that Lyndon Baines Johnson was this civil rights hero, when in fact he was just as racist as all of them.
Yeah, they say you the
So you
N-word
have
quite a bit.
you have to be careful
Right.
when you talk about Republicans and Democrats and who was the most racist.
Right.
Here's what I say. they both were racist.
Right. They
Both
both
are.
Are racist.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Are.
Right.
There's no, in my opinion,
Right.
a left wing and a right wing is
Same
part
bird.
of the same damn bird.
Same bird.
Period. In the
Well,
story.
can I get a breast? Because I'm kind of hungry right
That's
now.
what I'm
but
saying.
I'm just saying though. But what we have to understand, and this is what I try to explain to these Coonaroos, is that when we talk about paradigm shifts in parties, when we talk about Democrat versus Republican, liberal versus conservative, I said, let me explain something to you. And we talk about liberal, because see, now that's the word to demonize. And black people have learned to pick it up and demonize it now. They've learned that liberal means a suburban white woman who's kind of magooish, who doesn't understand the plight of the black person. Let me explain something to you. If it wasn't for liberals, black people would still be picking cotton in the heat. Okay, if it wasn't for liberals, you wouldn't be having white folks that were marching with black folks down in Selma, Alabama, to sit around here and help us get off of Jim Crow and take and get the rights to sit at the same bathrooms, take the same bathrooms, and sit at the same lunch counter. It was liberals that have moved every progressive piece of legislation in this country. It has been conservatives, however, who have always stifled change. If it was conservative, they would have never. Like I said, Abraham Lincoln. We're the party of Lincoln. Lincoln didn't care about black folks. He thought black folks were inferior, but he wanted to save the Union. So what he did was he was what they call the compromising compromiser. And he sat around here and he said, hey, I wouldn't flee one black slave. One slave. If I didn't have to sit around and in slavery. But since he knew it was going to tear the Union apart, he did it. Hey, Stanley.
Hey, Corey.
So what I'm trying to get people to understand is conservatives have always been bigots, no matter what party they're in, whether they're Democrat or Republican. So let's not get the game twisted. So when I see these black women coming around here saying, well, we're going to take the Republican Party back, we're going to do this. Let me explain something to you. The Republican Party in the last 50 years, since 68, has went from the party of Lincoln, quote unquote, to the party of voter suppression, anti-intellectualism, climate change denial, and stifling of the first African American president's policy. And let's get it clear. So what the Republican Party should have done, what they should have done, is in good faith was try to redefine the party, but they didn't do that. So what they did was they sit around and let their party get more extreme, more radical. So what they do is they get all these little token Negroes like Coon Dance Owens and David Clark and Demon and Stink, these traveling minstrel shows, to come up here and say, hey guys, look, it's okay to vote Republican. We're minorities, we do it. Okay? And then they get these other bigots like Dinesh D'Souza and Michelle Malkin and all these other little, what I call minority, who immigrants who are also bigots, who are also bigoted against other minorities, to come in here and then spout the same stuff and say, hey, we're in the party, but let me tell you something. Black leadership in the Republican Party will never be relevant. You know why? Because in order to change the party, you got to destroy the racism that's in the party. And you can't destroy the party. You can't destroy the racism unless you destroy the party. That's why. I said enough. We're going to take us a break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to act a fool some more. Right here. Devil's Advocate.
All right.
Okay.
Hey,
I know all of that out.
Okay, so
we had to get all that out.
Hey, Norma. Hey, Vic. Hey, Corey. Hey, JB. Hey,
Why you had your butt?
I'll see you next week because it's hunting season, so I'll see you then. Hey, Roselle.
What's up,
hey,
Theo?
Nikki. Fifi. Are you coming down to Luann for hunting season? I need to know that. Hey, Sonia. Juan. You always speak Spanish to me. I don't know. I have Babbel now, so I'm trying to learn
You have not
Spanish.
learned Spanish in your...
No, muy bien, programa de radio Feliciana. I lost it. That's what he said to me. How about mucho gracias? I know that word, so thank you, Juan. Hey, Perry.
Don't try to think.
Hopefully you'll be in Luann for hunting season. Hey, Lisa.
I know it. Don't do it. Don't embarrass both.
And if Sherry is on here watching, I don't have on any eyeshadow. I did what you said. I didn't put on any eyeshadow today. I hope you happy. I'm so naked.
What that man tell me?
Hey, Carla.
Lady.
Hey, Dorian. Roby. Hey, Caitlin Kane. Hey, Comrade. Hey, Eli. I'll come and see you when I leave here. It is hot in here. You know I'm having a hot flash. Sharman, what's up? Hey, Helen. Okay, I think I said everybody who said something.
But see, when I talk about demanding things from our leaders, I'm not talking about white ones. I'm talking about black ones. You know, even if it's blame that. Even if you have to re-elect new ones,
I can cook for 10 people.
you have to do that because right now it's just it just, in my opinion, all of them need to be ran out on the rail, whether you're Democrat or Republican.
Hey, if there's any Donald Trump on my live right now, hey Theotis, how are you?
I voted for all independents.
Oh, good.
Oh, did you?
If it's any Donald Trump voters. Yes, Janice, I'll see you next week.
That us?
Oh, that's us. We're back. Sorry.
Hey, I'm doing this today with no earphones on. I can hear everything.
I just thought about it. I don't have on.
No, ain't none of
us got on earphones.
We're in the studio today.
No,
so we'll be talking over each other. And Stanley, he's in an undisclosed location somewhere there about some, I ain't going to call him out where he at, but he's somewhere there about some Pine Bluff.
So I had someone say that wanted to.
Oh, never mind. I just spoke to the devil. He shall appear.
Well, he's on the phone.
Devil's advocate, what you want? Hello? The topic is, makes me want to holler why you better get out and vote. Yeah, this Django. Who this?
I heard that. Is this Django?
You know what? Don't get... look here. Look, I tell you what. Yes, I do. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
What you want to talk about there, young lady? What you want to talk about?
No, what's your topic for today?
I'm just calling you with the top.
Did the caller give her name?
Yeah. Do I need to call your name out in front of everybody? Sharman, it's you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Speak of the devil, they really shall appear. Oh my God. Yes. How you doing?
Which one?
Which one?
Which one?
I haven't seen you in.
You getting personal?
Look, can we talk about this topic?
Okay. Well, how you doing, Marion? Wow, I haven't seen you in 2 decades or so. Yes.
Is it his?
Hey, baby, how's that boy now?
Okay, well, do you want to talk about, did you vote, young lady? Oh.
She did not vote.
Oh, okay. Yes, a California call. Okay, but you ain't on minutes, are you? Oh.
We could hear her.
Okay.
Deacon Django, congrats on your, now you got stuff going for yourself. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. Are you still in L.A.? Okay. Okay. Yeah, thank you. All right. Well, bye-bye. Okay.
Wow! Did that just happen?
No, are y'all taking this picture? Y'all taking this picture?
Wow.
Man, let me turn this camera around.
Okay, you know what?
Look at that face.
I see a little too much laughing over there, young lady.
I'm sorry. I'm through.
Wait a minute. I thought actually it sounded like Sharman when I first picked it up. I was like, Sharman pranking me.
I ain't gonna mess with you.
It
Oh my God.
Wow. Okay.
She didn't have anything to say about the topic.
Yes. Okay.
Well.
Okie dokie.
You know what?
Now,
Welcome to live radio, my friend. Okay.
Hey, that's about back when the flowers showed her. You remember that when the flowers
Okay.
showed?
Nikki had something.
We got another caller.
Oh man.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. What you want? Look, I ain't got no children out here nowhere. If they over 18, look, I'm sorry, you just missed the boat. Hello? Whoa, Lord.
no.
Man.
Thank God.
Here's your baby daddy. Hold on. What's going? Shame on you, shame on you. Now it's your
I
turn.
need a check.
Wait, it's your
first.
turn now. Now we're gonna get
I
you.
need those rears up to date. I need you to become current.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is. Oh, ain't no fool when the rabbit got the gun.
Whoa.
You stepped right in there.
I know, and my glasses are starting to fall
There you
off.
go. So, talk to us, Stanley. How you doing? Well, that's gonna be an empty auditorium. So what's going on, man? Talk to us, man. What do you think about this voting thing, man? Talk to us. Yeah.
I think it's a lot of free woke folks.
Thank you.
And I think that it has become more cool to have a voting sticker rather than to research whom you're voting for. And I also think that when you actually look at your ballot, there are a lot of Republicans that are unopposed.
Right.
So the change that we think we're making may not be as impactful as we perceive it to be.
He beat today.
Well, I sound like Dave.
Yes, he did.
I mean, for real.
Man, how did he just come?
Dang, he came hard.
Yeah, you're right. I think people don't learn sometimes if you don't know the issue or you're not certain about the person, don't vote. You can skip a choice.
Right.
Yeah, but I think, like, I was in my ballot yesterday, like, it was so many Republicans unopposed.
Right.
You know, I mean, I'm looking at the big picture, like, I'm hoping we can reclaim the house and things like this.
Yeah.
I still don't think we get it. Like, it starts locally. It
Right.
Nothing to do with presidential election.
Right.
It has something to do with the judges, the senators.
Right. Your police chief, your mayor.
Right.
Right.
By the way, you do know Kenny Buckner has resigned.
Yes, I saw that.
Really?
He took a job in New York.
In New York, yeah.
Oh, really?
He gonna learn today.
Wasn't that the one they were discussing earlier?
Well,
They said he was like a candidate for.
I thought it was in Missouri
Was it
somewhere.
somewhere else?
I thought it Yeah. was.
Okay, I knew it was somewhere.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
South
Yeah.
Carolina, but he's in New York now. He gonna learn today about New
Really?
York. Because I'm gonna tell you, New York ain't gonna go. But so you party today? Oh, Stanley, tell them about what you got going on this weekend. Because I heard you got a packed party house. Now you all on favor. Now you go, well, we doing a little fun. Tell about what you got going on.
Did y'all get your table?
They all look like Mickey and me or some kind of
I want to come down there.
Yeah, I know. I might need it. I might have to come. I might have to come holler at you after.
I just want to the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And look, and I'm saying if he said that as much fervor as he said on Facebook, I mean, it'd be all over the spot. Yes, but don't forget tonight the All Black Affair down in UAP at Pine Bluff. I believe it's at the Sahara Temple. Is that correct?
Sahara Temple featuring Nick Hudson, On Call Band, Tawana Campbell, Deja Blue, hosted by the Four Horsemen Entertainment Group featuring B-Dot Mitchell, and return of concept.
B-Dot Mitchell, that bum? Okay, well, we gonna... Man, tell me about it.
Y'all can't talk about B-Dot Mitchell, because that dude right there was the real MVP. He helped me see my baby's touchdown that they called back and cheated him out of online.
So why don't you vote for him then? Because you always want to
If he was running, I would. He would be better than some of the mess we got running.
Better than the coach.
Right.
So, yes, okay, so tonight, don't forget, any more VIP tables left on that? Oh, well, you just hungry then. You got to stand around. Uh-huh.
But you're more than welcome to come to the general admission table and get VIP first.
Okay, that'll work. And what's the admission price again, just so everybody knows?
Oh, man, it's $5, so it's
No telling, you might. Well, okay, well, I'm just saying, you know, have you been eating ribs or something this morning? Because you're kind of sluggish. I'm just, you know, you're not your usual.
all night. This really kind of ended like an hour ago.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, 'cause your girl Nikki G over here looking like a snack. You might want to go over here. Just got to wake up. You got to take a picture of her? Okay. Well, it. Well, okay. See what I'm saying? I asked for this, but I let you pick the phone up. Well, okay. Well, anything else you want to say before you go, so you can go and get your day squared away and keep partying?
Mama, I love you.
Man, boy, y'all not phone. Hang this fool up. Okay. So we are back again, and of course, like he said, you're right. These woke folks.
What did I tell you about that?
What? I mean,
You really want me to turn over this table?
Come on. Well, we ain't small no more. Come on.
Listen.
I'm just saying.
You come over here, you're going to limp back.
Okay.
What I'm trying to tell you is, just because somebody says they're woke doesn't mean that they are. To me, what woke means is that I am aware keenly of any lie that anybody tells, whether they look like me or they look like Trump. Because all my skin folks ain't my kin folks. When I say that I'm woke, I'm not going off of what everybody heard or what everybody said. I'm going to somebody who knows for sure, and I'm reading it for myself. And I'm not going off the first book I read, because it might be his story as opposed to history. And so stop putting everybody in there. I don't like woke folks. Well, go and stay asleep. Go and stay asleep.
Well, you feel kind of
Because
well,
history is
ain't you?
history. I love it.
Right. I mean, every week, Super Dave, every week, he coming for the woke folks. Every week. And what's my name? Miss Woke. So I take it that you coming for me. You want it?
Then you gotta bring it.
I think Mill will take it.
I'm just saying. Boy, wow. You just really just went way. Hold on, let me get head center. Go grab this mic over here.
Brent brought up the woke.
Yeah, he did. But he's talking about fake woke folk because.
What is woke?
Yeah. Oh, Lord help. No, don't say that because she'll go off on you like you did. Say something. Get me out of this hole.
Nigga was saying that some people don't vote because of the Illuminati. They think the Illuminati.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, someone said that there are educated black people who don't vote because they believe in the Illuminati theory.
That's an oxymoron. Educated Illuminati believer.
I don't even know enough about the Illuminati, whatever.
I'm not that
I
smart.
see it, and I don't.
Illuminati
I don't like it.
was another term.
I'm not going to fight them.
I mean.
Can I say something about that real
Please,
quick?
Yes, please, Super Dave.
I don't have the energy today.
Look, let me just say,
You know, I'm a person who does tons of research. You know, I've studied African history, culture. I've read some of the greats. I'm not sitting here trying to pretend like I know a lot. But of all the stuff that I've read from Dr. Ben Yosef to Dr. Ivan Van Sertima, even reading some of the psychological things from Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Dr. Louis Leakey, by the way, he's a white guy. I have never, in all the stuff that I've read, and I even put out a book list, so if you think I'm kidding, I'll give it to you, seen anything that referenced the Illuminati. Okay? Now, I hear a lot of people talking about it. And I hear people talk about it, say it's this secret society.
Yeah.
But here's the one thing about secrets. They always get out.
Right.
So where is this secret society that has supposed to have existed for hundreds of years, and there has been no evidentiary proof whatsoever? So I'm a logical person. Now y'all can believe what you want to believe. But see, I'm a logician. I have to see proof to say that works. Like 1 + 1 is 2.
Right.
You know, 2 + 2 is 4. That's just kind of how my brain operates. So if you all want to deal with that tin hat stuff, that, you know, all that conspiracy stuff, fine. It's like, look, I'm a space junkie. I'm a nerd by nature. I want to believe there are aliens. But you know what? Until I see some proof that there are aliens,
I can't believe it.
Well, Donald Trump is kind
That might be
right, that's what I'm saying. Well, at least it's proof of evolution, because I think his mom did sleep with an orangutan and came out with him. But
Might be proof of hell.
Yeah. Well,
Because
you know, he
if
might sue you.
if there is indeed Satan, he has
Well,
to
we
be
are
close.
going to heaven, but we catching hell right now. So let's be real about it. Let's just be real about it. So, you know, and there was something else in the news that I wanted to talk about that was trending. So it helped me because we done sat around here and talked about so much this week. I'm trying to think of off the top of my head of what it is. Mia, help me out. What's happening this week in the news that kind of trended?
Well, one thing that happened in the news that was trending was what's Jermaine Dupree, the mayor of Munchkin Land.
Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, go ahead, because you already shouted out the black folks. Let me go and turn this mic back on over today about
the mayor.
boycotts. Okay.
Right, and boycotts not working, you know. Maybe if people participated in them, they would work. But you can't get people to boycott nothing but black businesses. It appears to me.
What's up with that?
But I mean, the thing with Jermaine Dupree, and I've talked about it on Black Focus. Look, the boy needed a check. At the end of the day, black folks will sell you out faster for a check
Come on.
than anything else.
Right.
Yes.
And that's our downfall.
Right.
Because all the huge stars, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Candace, Cardi B,
right.
all of them had turned down the Super Bowl.
Because they got money.
And they specifically said because of how you treated Colin Kaepernick.
Right.
And then this idiot is going to get up there and say, oh, well, I don't think boycotts and marches really work.
He needs a check.
He's an idiot.
He
needs a
has
check. And that's like basically modeling all
And you know, let me tell you the funny thing about it to me. So I recently read that Kanye West, his last album, I think it was about a month or two ago that he released, only sold 60,000 copies.
Right.
Okay? 60,000 copies. So Kanye is used to selling millions. Okay?
Right.
So he can't even stand. He ain't even fortified enough to turn his back on who buying his albums. Now I get that all of these Trumpkins are sitting up going, yay Kanye, yay Kanye. They aren't buying your album.
No,
He sold 60,000.
But see,
so now you got Jermaine. Right. Now you got Jermaine Dupree. Can Intibati in here tell me the last time he had a hit?
He hadn't even been.
When my son was born there.
Okay, so clearly he can't. Right.
He has a television show, but that
ain't nobody.
Money, but
You talking about the Littles?
I thought it was
Or the
Sherlock
Smurfs.
Holmes or something like that. But anyway.
oh my God.
No, but okay, let's just be real. Well, I'm glad you mentioned
The
that.
rest of them don't. Brianna, she don't need a check like that.
Right.
Jay-Z, Beyonce, they don't need a check like that. Jermaine Dupree, like I said in the group, he has bills.
Yeah.
When you have bills, you will compromise your integrity for the dollar bill.
And cool dance on.
But it's going to be a short check because he's going to get that NFL money and he won't get another dime. So I hope he know how to invest it well.
And let's just be real, since we talked about, I'm glad you
Would you just say not many people
because
knocking on his door?
No.
He saw the light this week. He said, hey, he came for can dance.
No, his mother-in-law gave him his meds and told him.
Oh, that's what it was.
Take a double dose.
She told him he better act right.
Right, you better get that act right.
Now Candace gonna come up there and try to sit around here, and then guess who comes for them? Tommy Land. Oh, I told y'all to go back in this traveling myth. She might well say that. This traveling myth or so. She's not a true conservative. Of course she's not. She's a grifter. So y'all sitting around here. Y'all keep on sitting around here. Hey, Enrico. Y'all keep on following this bed wank. Keep on following this bill. The black folks doing the same thing. We walking away from the Democrat Party.
Okay, but closing statement.
Go ahead.
Everyone make sure to get out and vote Tuesday.
Right.
Please.
If you do not have a ride to the polling place, ask someone.
Don't call me.
Sanja will take you to the polling place to get your vote cast. So, ask someone on Facebook, use social media, or whatever. You need a ride, get in contact with somebody.
Okay.
And check on people that don't have a ride.
All right.
They can't go.
That's right. And don't vote Republican. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining us in today. Thank you, Nay. Thank you, man. We get ready to go get us some grub right by now. Of course, our prodigal child is Nikki G. And Horsehead Salmon, the man that don't ever speak. And thank you again, Super Dave. Now time for Black Focus. Oh, one last thing. Don't forget, we're going to see Creed. And if you need some devil's advocate mugs, make sure you give me a call in my inbox. I'm D Jang. I'm in Facebook jail for another 19 days. So we will see you guys again next Friday. Same bad time, same bad channel. And don't forget, if you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Bye, folks.
Why you
All right,
getting
thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all again next week.